So the question says how many grams of hydrogen gas will be liberated when 6 grams of magnesium ribbon dissolves in 500 centimeter cube or 6 molar concentration of the acid, which is HCl. So we are involving hydrogen, then magnesium. The hydrogen is the product form, the magnesium and the HCl are the reactant. So we have like 3 things to draw on the table. So then we draw magnesium HCl. Now the standard HCl here is having 2 moles. I just indicated it. Then the hydrogen gas is always diatomic, so it comes with the 2 atoms. So the normal, everything is mole gram. If you see below, I'm writing mole gram, mole gram, mole gram. So the standard mole from the chemical equation is 1 mole of magnesium, which will be 24 grams, then 2 moles of HCl. Everything is 35.5 for chlorine plus 1, that's 36.5 times the 2 moles. The 2 moles will affect it to be 73. Then the hydrogen is 1 mole, but because it's diatomic, the mass will be 2. So that is the standard. Now the new ones will be the one below. So the new one now, they are saying 6 grams instead of the standard 24 grams of magnesium is reacted. So under magnesium, under the gram side, we will put 6. Then for the mole, we don't know what we can find again. We are looking for but we can easily find the number of moles from that value that was given. So we'll find the number of moles using the Ca equals to Va. This number of moles Na equals to CaVa. Then you solve. Make sure your volume, if it's in centimeter cube, divided by 1000. So you will get, when we solve, we got 3. Because we know it's relating to moles, so that 500 and the cm will be kept under the mole part of HCl, because that's what you can use to derive the mole. Then the question says we are looking for the gram, the new gram of hydrogen gas, which is diatomic, that will be formed. So that gram, and that part is question mark, the major thing we are looking for, but I'll label it Y. So this is the new table we have. All the values are represented in mole and gram. The standard is 124, 273, 12. So the new one is now 6 grams for magnesium, 3 mole for HCl, but we are looking for Y. So whenever you have 3 things in the table, like 3 parts, you cannot easily use one to solve another. You can't use one part. You have to correspond them. You have to solve them correspondingly to the different sides. If you are looking for gram, you must pick 1 gram from one side that is given, then look for the gram of the other side. If you are looking for the mole, you must pick 1 mole from one side that is given completely, then mix with the mole of the other side. So I want to find the gram of HCl, the new gram. So we can use either of them to solve for the corresponding gram of H. We could easily use the gram of magnesium, but I still want to find the gram of HCl so you can know that it's really correct. So do not use one part of the table to solve for the gram of HCl. If you use that, it will not be correct, because we have 3 things now in this table, so we are going to correspond one part to another. So we are using the magnesium part. So the magnesium gram is 24 and the new one is 6 below. Then the HCl gram, we are using only the gram part, is 73. Then the new one is, let me just label it X. So once you cross multiply, you solve and you solve. You can pause the video, then look at the solvings, then you see the final answer there. So this is the new grid. The grid is made up of 3 parts. Whenever the grid is made up of 3 parts, first, second, and then third part, you have to be careful. So the standard from the general equation is 124, 273, 12. Each is the mole and gram. Then the one below, we have found everything, but be careful when you want to look for the gram or mole of one part, you must correspond it to another part that has the complete gram or the complete mole if you are looking for gram. So you must correspond from one side to another. If you are solving it for one part alone, you should be very careful. You might not get the right thing. So you must compare the 2 sides, because one is relating to another. So that is it. So now, in order to find the gram from the new hydrogen part, we relate it to one grid. So we will take from the magnesium part 24 and 6 for the gram part. If you look at it, then the hydrogen part is 2 gram, then y, you cross multiply, you solve, you get 0.5. You can pause the video and look at the solvings. Now remember, before we got the 18.25, we did not relate it to the HCl grid alone. We related from magnesium with the gram part, from magnesium to the gram part of the HCl. So now that we have found it to be 18.25, we relate the gram part of HCl, which is complete, with the gram part of hydrogen, which is incomplete. So you cross multiply, solve, it gives the same answer 0.5. So you can pause the video and look at the solvings. So that's all.